There are countless criminal cases that go unsolved, and then there are those that continue to haunt authorities as time goes on. Tonight, we begin featuring cold cases from across the islands to help bring justice to the victims' families. We start with a 34-year-old unsolved murder on the Big Island. "34 years. A lot changes in 3 decades.
44th President of these United States, Barack Obama.
A Honolulu-born Punahou grad became the 44th President of the United States. Kilauea volcano erupted, changing the landscape of Hawaii Island forever. But Lynn Ebisuzaki never got to experience these moments in history. Her life was tragically cut short in May of 1987.
Big Island police are still trying to solve a murder case from 30 years ago.
And what's even more troublesome is the responsible person is still out there.
Derek Morimoto was in high school when Lynn was murdered.
You know, back then, in the late 80s, you know, a lot of people on the island didn't even lock their houses. You know, it's more of a crime was relatively, I don't think, as much as it is today.
Now a detective at the Hawaii Island Police Department, he took over Lynn's unsolved case in 2017.
So Lynn Ebisuzaki was 26 years old at the time, and she's visiting a home here in Hilo. It's off of Kanailuhu Avenue, and it was a Friday evening, a little after 9 p.m. She exits the house. After some time goes by, people notice that she's not around.
Police were called, a search of the home began.
And her body was found in some bushes.
Lynn was stabbed, but the specifics of the way she was found has never been shared with the public. It's a piece of evidence Hawaii Island police want to preserve. They say only the killer would know what the crime scene looked like. This case really bothers Detective Morimoto for a lot of reasons. One, Lynn was not the type of person to be wrapped up in illegal activities. Two, she had no known enemies. Anyone he has ever interviewed has spoken highly of her. And three, Lynn spent the majority of her free time as a youth leader for a church.
In your opinion, why has this case been unsolved for so many years? It seems a little cut and dry. She was found at her boyfriend's house at the time. Was the boyfriend ever a suspect?
Well, the boyfriend was looked at in the initial stage of the investigation, and right as of now, as of yet, we still don't have evidence that would positively identify him as a suspect.
Evidence and witnesses, key components that could help police solve this case. Lynn's parents passed away without finding out who killed their daughter.
There's always someone that knows something, even if it's just a little piece of information. CIS Detective Morimoto, or someone may have heard someone talking, you know, over the years and may have been reluctant to contact police. We're trying to give this opportunity to the public to, you know, reach out to us and contact us and give us the information. We're just hoping that someone that calls in may have the missing piece.
If you have information that can help, email Hawaii Island Police at unsolvedhomicides@hawaiicounty.gov.